Showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this deep to begin the game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the LSU Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They come to the line for a third and very long here on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Just brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterback.
Here he goes. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, all week I wonder if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they begin the drive. Is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so we can put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick pass, the catch is made. Great spring over the right side. And they chase him down. Inside the 2. Touchdown, LSU. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant to those for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They're punching into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Catch made on the left side. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over at that time. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to scramble. He's going to put it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking downfield, it's Terrell. On the move now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Grab by the receiver. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the 1st down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the 1st down.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Georgia. That's how you finish a play.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Bringing pressure. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Clock is running. Last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. He didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback on the move and a pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's complete on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's reeled in. It's Harper. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Gives it to the back. Running with purpose. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Dogs are going to cash in this red zone trip. They're going to run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, it's Terrell. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play. So we'll take a timeout. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Wants to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Looking for 6. And he's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that ball. Past the 10. Touchdown, LSU. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, but still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First and 10 play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He hands it off from the gun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the Bulldogs also to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's Terrell. Moves out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Terrell. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Georgia getting set for the first and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Has the first down and more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. 14. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Looking to pass here on second down. Throw caught over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Rush set it down for the offense. First down. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offense coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
A timeout is called. Important stage late in the second quarter. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left side. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, packing on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Terrell. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where we'll start the drive. The powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game to see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. We'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down play coming up. He's back to throw again after the incompletion on first down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Great start to the drive, and now back-to-back incompletions. Makes it 3rd and 10. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
To me, a couple things there. Number one, pressure on the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. The quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football. And now you get the 4th down. You got the lead by a couple possessions. Smart play here is to punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
Breaks free. The sophomore calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. A play action looking to throw. On the move now. Grab near the sticks. It's Terrell. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The back's got it. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Snags a good throw. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. First down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Completion makes it 2nd down. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Plays a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Important 3rd down play coming up. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's the grab. It's Harper. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. They know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Terrell. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Can he get there on the ground? Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up 1st and goal at the 7.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a
touchdown, Dogs. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
And the PAT is good. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield with the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, look at the throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The short hands. It's Harper. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. He'll hand it off. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Leaning on the run game here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
To throw, it's Terrell. Throws to the tight end. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. Georgia has moved into the red zone. And then 1st down to the right, back to the running game. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, big reason why they won by such a wide margin.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Trying to muscle it across the line. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. The offense has been very efficient on 4th down so far. Let's see if they can make it 4 for 4 here. Trying to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense comes up with the football. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Buckram Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. And the Yellow Jackets will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Georgia's offense will go on the attack first. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time? There he goes!
You're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Looking to throw, it's Valdez. Makes the grab.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Back to pass on second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Fires left. He's got an open man. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Out of the end zone.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
Back to pass, it's Valdez. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on! Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He leaves it with his back. Creates a little space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They go to the ground. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. They'll get down at the 28-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Oh, it's a nice grab, but he would have been much better off. That thing going.
That's one I think if a running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's 4th and 15, but the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's open. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now they're going to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. He did not hesitate, going for it on 4th and short from the 49. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Looking to throw, it's Valdez. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Finds his big tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Thomas. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Russell out of bounds. They'll mark him at the They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A nice job by the defense. First and goal situation, you can expect run a lot of the times. They were physical, got in the backfield, stuffed the run.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, that hurts because second down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's third down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll run it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. We reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
That's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. And that's why you put your athletes there.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. Keeps looking downfield. He'll pull it down. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Georgia going back to work with another first down. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Here's the handoff. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to pass. It's Terrell. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Terrell. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Dogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the defense aid got him at the 27. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
Hauls it in at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. A long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Man, this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this 3rd down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rushes on him. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He's got it. First down and more. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This defense making a big play and putting it up. So,
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you just...
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
and he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Back to throw, it's Valdez. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Wants to throw on first down. It's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gives it on the option. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Get a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Finds his tight end. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. So now on comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Vanderbilt. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll throw it. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to take off. Oh, what a move to get room. Oh, he's got some space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Working that left side now. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy dogs putting the bite into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they own this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Dogs getting a push in the middle and getting to the quarterback and just salivating to get at it.
And every year they find these dudes.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot, to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Valdez. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where are you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that one.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls in.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. This offense has it with a really good field position. The pull and throw off the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. It's complete. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Yellow Jackets trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to throw, it's Valdez. Get it out on the screen. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. After getting stuffed, what did they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Power football with the run. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the lone back. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Got a man. It's terrible. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. Powers over the defender. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Terrell. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Grabbed in the middle, it's Terrell. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need 1 more on 3rd and 7. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Dogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this spot moving. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation, but down here in the red zone, they're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Trying to barge in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Powers forward. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on. That might be the proverbial 4th quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking downfield, it's Valdez. Here's a throw downfield late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even